we about to spill some tea, you know?
The tea today is just. Is it too strong? It might be too strong.
They ain't ready.
They ain't ready for that.
They ain't ready. All the tea. Pinky's not ready. Oh, sorry.
Hey guys, how you doing? You know, we back in this bit. It's 2017.
And she's still extra, and I am too.
Anyway, remember Abdella from last time? If you haven't watched the African tag, go back, stop,
Leave a comment.
go watch the African tag, and then come back to this video. Anyway, so today, we're gonna tell you some juicy things that be happening in this college. Like, people be traveling.
Grade A.
Okay, so we have roommate stories to tell you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna go first? I'm gonna go first.
You know what? Ladies first again.
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me get started.
It was a hot summer day. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously.
What happened was, you know, over the summer I was working on campus.
True.
And I had to live with these two girls that I didn't know, and then one of my friends. And when I tell you the stuff that these girls put me through, oh my God.
What they do?
So we had one roommate who would get into arguments with her boyfriend all the time.
Yeah.
And it got so
bad one day that we almost called the cops because we were scared for our lives. Wow.
And then the second roommate, tell me how she gonna bring a friend over.
Not a friend.
Right? A friend over. No. Like, it was one of her girlfriends.
Okay.
And she came and she crashed in her living room. And then one day, you know, I was also taking classes over the summer, so I was in my room.
Right?
Yeah, I was thinking, why are you telling my business? Anyway, you know, I was taking classes.
Okay.
And then I heard some strange noises. So I'm sitting here with him thinking, like,
was it TV? It's not what I'm thinking. It's not what I'm thinking. Were they vacuuming? What kind of strange noises?
What are you talking about?
It was very traumatizing. And I came to find out that her friend brought her some guy over. I don't even know if it was her ex or whatever, but I know they broke up afterwards anyway.
Baywatch, okay.
But brought him over and they had sex in the living room.
No, Nana.
And literally, if our apartment was set up in a way where if you walk in,
the first thing you see is the kitchen, then the living room, and then you branch off to this side, and this side was basically where my room was. So my room was pretty much facing the living room. Like if I had walked out, the living room would have been right there.
Oh, wow.
I had to stay in my room because I was scared. I didn't want to see things that I shouldn't have been seeing. I really didn't want to hear things, but unfortunately, that's what had happened.
Why didn't you just go outside? Like, I don't know. Like,
Don't nobody want to see that?
Yeah, but like at least you don't want to sit there and listen either. Like,
I didn't.
You gotta do something.
I wasn't sitting there listening.
Like, yo.
I was on the phone telling other people what had happened, what I was hearing, just to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
Okay.
Because, oh my God. And then to make matters worse, that same roommate had the nerve, the absolute nerve to ask if she can bring more friends over. Post what had happened. And then when I said no, she couldn't.
Right.
She started being petty. I mean, she was petty before, but she stopped talking to me. She stopped communicating, and it got so bad. Like, not only did those incidents happen, like the girl that was arguing with her boyfriend all the time, she was just a loud person. And also, like, I had work, I had school, and in between those times when I would come back from school and work, I like to take naps and relax. And I would always, like, and I'm also a light sleeper, so I would always have to wake up to her and her boyfriend arguing. That's like all the time. And when I brought it to her attention, she had the nerve to tell me she lives here too, it's her apartment. It got so bad that we even had to call an RA to come and intervene, and in fact that actually made it worse.
So was it kind of like Jersey Shore, where she was like, Ron, stop, and you'd always like take her shit and take it outside, and like the whole family was like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
No, it wasn't
kind of like that situation.
It wasn't that deep, but there was a point where we went off on each other, and it got to the point like I had to leave. If I stayed in that apartment, like it wouldn't have ended well. Like, I had to leave.
Okay.
So, roommates from hell, basically, is what I had experienced over the summer. And to make matters worse, like, when I brought the attention to my res life, there was nothing they can do about it because summer housing is not as flexible as, like during the academic school year.
Much less summer housing, even during regular housing, like they're not flexible at all. I think that's one issue I think universities to be better at is responding to students and their concerns better. Because they don't do a good job of that at all.
They don't.
They out here dying and shit.
Yeah.
And they ain't doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
It was tragedy. Now I feel like because of that, I'm traumatized. I'm scarred for life.
It's hard to open up. Hard to trust new people.
It really is because I did the whole thing where like I came into college with a close friend of mine from high school, and it didn't work out because not necessarily that she was a bad roommate.
Right.
It just ended up being that she wasn't there for me when I needed her to be.
Gotcha.
So that put a rift in our friendship, and then. Junior year, the same situation happened where I roomed with girls that I knew that we were like close with since freshman year, and we just were not compatible as roommates.
They say that you don't really know if someone's a good friend until you live with them.
That's true. And so I did the whole rooming with friends, and then I also did the whole rooming with people that I didn't know, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like I just haven't had good luck when it came to roommates pretty much this whole entire
and I don't think you're alone. I think a lot of people suffer from that, and I think the problem is you need to have respect for each other, one, right? So you have to think about the other person, right? So if you tend to be a night person, you tend to stay up late, make sure you room with a night person. Don't room with a morning person. If you're dirty, don't room with someone who's clean. You know what I mean? So find someone who's compatible with you, be respectful of each other's spaces, and communicate.
And that's also the biggest thing because like we had a group meet because we had different work schedules, different class schedules, so we had a group meet, and it came down to the point where the other girl who had like the friend sleepover, she started she started taking pictures of dirty dishes and sending it to a group meet.
That actually happened
we were
to
in
me
the house,
right now.
instead of like approaching us, she would take pictures of it and send it passive aggressive and hella petty. And then when she sees it, she's like, smiling like y'all are friends, but like I just don't get it.
That's that fake love.
I don't get it. Like I'm a type of person that I don't like confrontation, but I'm not gonna stay shut when I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like I'm gonna let you know and figure out how we can resolve it. So in that case, like I had to talk to her about it and talk to the other girl about it, and it just.
My thing is, you don't even have to be a confrontational type of person. It's like if you're having an issue with someone, talk to them face to face. Like that's my main motto. It's like if you have a problem with someone, don't leave notes on the fridge. Don't send pictures.
Oh my God.
I've literally had roommates like that, like my current situation too, actually. And it doesn't solve anything. You're better off just coming to the person straight face to face and saying, hey, I don't like that you did this. How do we go past it? Should I tell my side of the story?
Yeah, go ahead and tell your juicy story. Let me hear it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Tea of the century. Oh my God.
Okay.
I thought mine was worse. I mean, maybe. Okay, let me hear yours first and see.
It's gonna be worse.
Okay,
it's gonna be worse than a lot of people's.
Let's see.
My most recent account is my current roommate. We started off pretty well. The very first night we set the ground rules. We said, what are we comfortable with? What are we not comfortable with? What are the guidelines? And we started off on a good note. We said we're going to show respect to each other. We had open communication. But somewhere along the way, that deteriorated. And the way it deteriorated is that my roommate
was, when he using that big SAT word,
he was what I like to call PA, passive aggressive. So the first passive aggressive thing he did was he left a note on the fridge that said, hey guys, please clean the kitchen when you use it. He didn't have a conversation with us. He didn't sit down with us. And I told him the first night, if you have any problems, let's sit down and talk. Now, I don't mind the fact that he left a note, but he was angry with us, but he wouldn't communicate. That's one small problem, right? Second thing is, the other night he comes home and he sees the dishes like unwashed, like one or two like cups or something like that. He takes a picture of it. He sends a Facebook Messenger to both me and my other roommate, and he says, "This is disgusting. I've never why don't I have to live like this? I'm not your parents. I'm not your mom." And he just goes on this rant, and literally it's like 3 spoons. First of
And
all,
I like
so,
how you even mentioned the fact that like you guys had an agreement before you. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is like a lot of us go into this situations whether we know somebody or not to first establish rules.
Yeah.
And it seems like first week is cool, second week is
Cool.
Everything's great.
All of a sudden, there's a whole 360 where it's like, but do we not talk about this though? Like, I really don't understand what the disconnect is.
I don't either. I really don't.
I really don't.
So basically tensions are increasing throughout the semester, right? So he's doing these passive aggressive things. He's doing these
things, and I spoke to him. I took him aside and said, hey, like, I understand, like, you're having problems with the kitchen. Like, what is it exactly, like what can we do better? And he's like, yeah, I just really wish you guys would keep it clean around here, blah, blah, blah. And so I said, okay, you know what, you have a point. In the future, we'll do better, right? So keep in mind, he says all this, and he portrays this I'm a clean guy image. And one day, I come back from a long day of classes. I'm tired. I also work.
You know what I see, Nana? I just want you to guess.
I don't want to.
I don't want to know.
Oh my god, so I see a used condom. All right,
He
let's
did
just
not.
say it. Let's just say it.
Oh god.
It's like, I don't understand how that happened, why it happened.
God.
I don't want to know.
Oh god.
It's like,
Oh god.
why?
Oh god.
Por qué? Like, I really don't understand. So I was furious. I was angry. I was like, what the hell is this text? I'm like, yo, where are you at? And he's like, oh, I'm off campus or something. So being me, I don't want to do this over text. I want to do this face to face, right? I'm not passive aggressive like he is. Even though he freaked out.
Over 3 spoons. I'm not gonna freak out over a used condom.
Y'all. 3 spoons.
3 spoons.
That's what I'm calling 3 spoons.
He's 3 spoons. Okay.
To like tell him what I'm angry about, and then we'll talk about it later. So I tell him, hey, like, I just walked to the bathroom today, and I don't know if you know this, but there is a used plastic thingamajigger inside the
Shower, and
Oh my God.
he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. And
That's
it's,
so disgusting.
isn't it?
That's so disgusting.
Who trained you? Who's your parents? Anyway, so I sit him down, just like how me and Nana are saying right now, and I'm like, yo, we have to talk. And he's like, huh, what's up? And I'm like, you know, when you use bodily fluids
That's
on
actually disgusting.
World's HIV Awareness Day, you just crossed the line. I'm sorry, you crossed the line. And
Oh
so
my god.
it was a health hazard. That's literally what I told him. I said, this is a health hazard. And I need you to control your fluids and not do this ever again.
day I come home, I go into the shower curtain, and the same thing happens. The exact same thing. And now I'm
My
like,
question is, was there not a trash can in the bathroom?
literally, this trash can was right here, and the shower was right here. But this time he was in the room with his girlfriend. I go into the kitchen. I'm like,
Pushing things around. I'm like,
Why are you pushing me?
I'm just,
What did I do?
I'm visually trying to demonstrate what happened. So I was just trying to like calm down, give like 5 minutes before I kill
he's
someone.
like, oh, what's up? And so I go into the living room, and I'm just like sitting here, just like waiting for him to come into the living room. I see
See him scurry around like a rodent in the dark, and he is like,
he's like whispering to his girlfriend, oh my god, I think I did it again. He's gonna kill me. Oh my god.
Did he actually
He
say
actually
that?
said that as he's like running around trying to figure out what he did
Oh my
wrong.
walks into the living room, and I'm like, bro, you know what you did, you know? And he's like, yeah, I know, and he's like, I'm so sorry.
I wasn't hearing anything he was saying, but he was just like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, I just want you to know I'm basically reporting you. I'm going to talk to the district, what do you call it? The
RA?
RA, or not even the RA. I'm talking about campus director. Like, I'm skipping over the RA. I'm hopscotching over the RA. Hopscotching. Whatever. So, the next day,
Oh my
I
God.
literally went to like, I went to, what's his name? You know, Frenchie. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I went to Frenchie.
In Resline?
Yeah. I went to Frenchie and I was like, yo, like, you gotta get me out of here. Like, he says he can't do anything. He says, I'm sorry, but I can't do anything. Like, I understand this is serious, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, I can't just move anyone, like, randomly to another, like, building. And I'm like, this is an emergency situation. And so, that's my story, man. Like, I mean, I'm sorry I don't have a happy ending for you. I guess my happy ending is...
In like 4 months,
My happy ending was the day we moved out of summer housing. I don't think you understand. And it was
This
also
is
my
my
birthday.
story?
It was also my birthday weekend.
bruh, this is my story. You
So
had
you
your
already know
story.
my story.
You had your story.
Anyway, my story
I didn't
is.
wrap it up, no.
You didn't either. Anyway, so my happy ending is that in 3 or 4 months I'm gonna have my own apartment, my own bedroom, my own
bathroom. And you know, it's an experience, man. You know, there's a lot of people who are hypocrites and who are dirty and who think they're clean. And
My thing is, how can you be clean, dirty, and petty?
all at the same time.
All at the same time.
It's a
It
riddle.
don't make no sense.
It doesn't. But
Yeah,
yeah.
man, that's my story for you guys, man. I hope you enjoyed it.
These experiences, when you're actually in the moment, it sucks. But it makes great stories. It really does. And you live and you learn. You laugh about it. You move on. And it's life lessons. Like, you're gonna meet people that you just really don't get along with and you can't live with.
And that's
it's
okay.
really
You don't have to
how-
get along with everyone. Like, it's
and
okay.
it's really
if-
how you conduct yourself and figure out how you can live.
Thanks, Della, you know.
Don't use my government name. It's Amy Dizzle.
Thanks for coming on and sharing your story.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna have a YouTube channel soon too, man. Make sure
Okay.
y'all follow me. you
Definitely follow him. Make
Yeah.
sure you guys subscribe, like, comment. Definitely post your roommate stories because I want to know. Post it in the comments
Post it
below and let me know how trifling some of your roommates are.
know.
Cause
Some more definitely.
listen, it's real up in the
It's-
big,
it's
you
hard
know
out
what I'm
here,
saying?
man.
It's
Just-
out. So until next time.
What's your bed?